Hi everyone, and I hope you're all well. As you can hear by my voice, it's been another good day at Goodison Park. Another 3 points for Everton and for Carlo Ancelotti. So yeah, vocal cords are suffering a little bit. But yeah, I'm just absolutely elated at the moment with how things are going for Everton under this new manager. He's one of the best in the world, and he's proven that in his time so far at Everton. That's 17 points out of an available 24 for Carlo Ancelotti in the league. And although it mightn't have been the best performance in the world today, it never really felt in doubt that we were going to get the 3 points, even when Benteke levelled things up for Crystal Palace early in the second half. There was like a frustration but a calmness that we were still going to go on to get the 3 points, which obviously we did. Second half goals from Richarlison, who is just in absolutely exceptional form. And Calvert-Lewin as well, of course, who also is in ridiculous form, smashing in the goals. And he should really, there's no should really about it. He should have scored a second. But we'll let him have that one. No doubt he'll be gutted because he'll be wanting to get his tally as high as possible. But no, 3-1 win today over Crystal Palace. Absolutely made up. Truly, I feel that, there's been so many managers over recent years. Obviously, in the time since Moyes has left, we've had a high turnover of managers. And to me, you could argue Roberto in his first season, but nobody's really felt like the right fit. Carlo feels like the right fit, and not only because of obviously the ridiculous list of trophies and honours that he's won, both as a manager and of course as a player as well, but just the way he's taken to Everton Football Club and to the fans, to the city. He's really embraced it, and I think a lot of people were sort of questioning, why he came here and whether he still had the passion, whether he still had the determination and desire to really go on to be successful at another football club, or whether it was just, a job. And obviously he'll be on good money as well. But I think he's proved that, he really cares about Everton. He really wants to do well here. I think he really wants to be, the man that leads us into Bramley-Moore Dock and to take Everton there and hopefully be being successful. I can't get my words out today, can I? Good grief, I sound like my voice has dropped down about 10 tones and I can't get my words out. I'm absolutely goosed, by the way. I'm shattered. So excuse the state of me. And also, I just wanted to apologise that I've not really been posting much content, particularly on YouTube lately. The reasons for that, truth be told, I've been so busy doing loads of stuff. I've been doing stuff with like BBC Radio 5 Live. I've been doing lots with the Everton women. As most of you know that subscribe to me, that I do work with the Everton women's team. So I travel home and away with them. And yeah, I've just been working really hard. And if I'm honest, people that know me know that I struggle a little bit sometimes with anxiety, and just I can get very overwhelmed with stuff. Like when my head's busy, when I've got loads going on, sometimes I just need to withdraw a little bit, and I sort of beat myself up sometimes. I think, I should be doing that, I should be doing more. Obviously, I think the last video I did was actually before the Newcastle game, and I've had so much to say, and I've said it I've been doing radio and various other things and on other people's channels and stuff, but I've not really been posting much content myself. But obviously, the time has passed to talk about those games in too much detail, but we ended up throwing away 2 points against Newcastle, and that is a bitterly disappointing, especially now when you look that we're like 5 points off fourth. It's really frustrating. However, I think the way in which we've responded since that, we can't ask for any more. Obviously, going away to Watford last week, being 2 goals behind just before the break, we managed to level it up, 2 corners, 2 Yerry Mina goals before half-time to go in all square. Then Fabian Delph goes on to get sent off with 20 minutes to go, and we still go on to push and get the win. And I think that mentality change, and no doubt after the Newcastle game, the fallout of that, because that was let's not forget, that was a very, other than the last couple of minutes, it was a good performance against Newcastle, and we should have had the game absolutely out of sight, but we didn't, and it cost us in the end, and silly mistakes cost us, and things like that can't happen. and they've turned it around since then. And again today against Crystal Palace, another comprehensive win. Was fantastic to see Bernard on the score sheet, and what a finish, by the way. And I've got to say, you know, Theo Walcott, I haven't been his biggest admirer, to put it mildly, over recent seasons. I've found him to be a little bit frustrating, as I think most Evertonians would agree. But I've got to say, fair play to him, because I think he's been fantastic recently. And obviously it was a shame to see that he had to go off through injury, and hopefully it's nothing too serious. He got the assist, brilliant finish from Bernard in the Gladys Street end, first time finish, fantastic. Obviously Richarlison with a second, and it was a beautiful goal. It's great. It's going to be great to be watching Match of the Day. But again, no, the work rate of Richarlison, the run he makes, and then that finish as well with so many men on him. He's just, you say going from strength to strength, but like, I was made up when we signed him, but really we're just seeing him blossom into what I think he'll be a world beater. And there was strong talk that Barcelona were in for him in January. Obviously delighted that he's an Everton player, and I hope that stays that way for as long as possible. Hopefully it'll be that Everton now, with the manager we've got and the way we're going, you know, we want to finish in a European place this season. Obviously, I said we're 5 points off fourth. Do you know what I mean? And Europa could go down to seventh. So I think there's a very good chance that we will get Europe this season. And if we look to build, you know, hopefully we bring in some good signings in the summer. I think we'll have a very, very busy summer. We didn't see much action, obviously, in January. So I think we'll see a lot going on at Everton over the summer. And yeah, it just feels, it's crazy. Football is crazy, how your emotions can change. And, you know, I'm really excited now, talking about getting Europe, thinking about the summer already, thinking about building for the future, thinking about the ground. And sometimes I need to go, breathe. But no, it's good to be excited again. You know, it's good that we're in a place where we can be excited again, and start to feel good around the football club again. And you can see it, all the pictures that the club post of the, you know, and the videos of them in training in the week at Finch Farm. They're all joking, they're all laughing, they're all smiling, and I think you can't fake that, you can't force that. You can see that there's a real togetherness and a real spirit about the place. Everything with Everton in the community in the week, being Everton in the community's 32nd birthday, which is incredible. Everton in the community are incredible, absolutely set us apart from any other football club, being that is our official charity. And the work that Everton Football Club do alongside Everton in the community is absolutely fantastic. The videos were great. It was great seeing Dom Calvert-Lewin doing some presenting as well at Finch Farm, and the rapport that they've all got together, and seeing them all make the pledge to Everton in the community, which is of course such a huge part of this football club. It's just so great to see. Yeah, it's just, there's a real feel-good feeling about the club again, and it's fantastic. And Calvert-Lewin again with a third. He should have scored twice, as we said before, but he got the one, so we'll let him off. And I think that brought him up to 11 Premier League goals for the season. Just a different player, totally transformed. Having the right managers, I think it started with Dunk, no doubt, and also having him in that 4-4-2, having people put their arm around him and give him some support. The fans are on his side. He's, again, another one that is just on the upward trajectory at the moment. He's been brilliant, and I couldn't be more happy for the lad. And of course for Everton, because he's pinging in the goals for us as well. So yeah, Richarlison again, Bernard, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin again. As we said, he should have had more, but 3 points, 3 goals, happy days. Now next up it's Arsenal away after the break, but tomorrow, of course, we've got a massive game at Goodison Park. I will be there with the women. It's the Merseyside derby, the first ever to be held at Goodison Park in the Barclays FA WSL. And as a lot of you know, a lot of you were there that made the short trip across the park to Anfield back in November, where our girls were victorious. They did ever so well, and I know that the reception that the girls got at the end, because that's the thing, so many Evertonians were in that away end, and at the end when the girls were celebrating with the fans on the pitch, I know how much that meant to them, and it was just great to see. And we talk about Everton being the people's club. We talk about how we go the game. We talk about how we back our team. Well, as I said, tomorrow is your chance to put your money where your mouth is, if you like. And yeah, you know, let's do what we say we do. Get to Goodison Park, support our girls, and will them on to what will hopefully be the double over Liverpool in the league. Our girls are flying in the league this season as well. I know we had a disappointing result on the weekend just past, but it's been a really, really strong season for the girls. Chloe Kelly's been absolutely on fire, and we've brought in some boss signings as well. Lucy Graham, who scored the winner at Anfield, no doubt she'll be looking to get another win as captain of Everton tomorrow. But no, as I said, we're Evertonians. We go on about going the game. So back your team. You don't just back your men's team. We're Everton. We back all our teams. Nil satis, nisi optimum, and that is what, you know, they deserve tomorrow, the girls. That is what they'll give, and I know they will. I know they've been working really, really hard all week, and always, they always do, working really hard so that they can try and deliver a good performance and the result that we want tomorrow. And yeah, what a difference it makes when we've seen it time and time again. We go to Goodison all the time. We watch games there all the time, and we've seen what a difference the fans make, what a pull that has on the team. Like, you can literally see it when that Gladys Street starts to roar and you hear the seats going, and, you know, that sort of, you can physically feel it, and you see it willing the players on the pitch, and that's what we want tomorrow. I think there's meant to be a storm as well, so whatever happens, whatever the weather, get to Goodison Park tomorrow and back our blue girls, and hopefully they'll be singing and celebrating at the end, and having done the double. Touch wood. It'll be a tough game. Liverpool are a good side. I know they're struggling in the league this season, but make no mistake that they're not a bad side. They're a good team. It's just not happened for them for whatever reason, like we saw with Everton last season. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you all there. For those of you that are going, and I know we've done really, really well with ticket sales as well. There was 23,500 at Anfield. It would be great if we could top that at Goodison. For those of you that are coming, there's going to be loads of entertainment. I think Twist and Pulse, the dancers that were on like Britain's Got Talent and stuff, will be there. The LMA choir are going to be there. I'm actually going to be doing some fan zone stuff at about just after 1 o'clock, about 1:15. I will be doing a run through of the team once that's announced. So yeah, if you're about, do get down to the fan zone, check out the entertainment, come say hi. There'll be some players down there. Willie Kirk should be down there, and it should just be an all-round brilliant day. It's a brilliant day for Everton Football Club. It's a brilliant day. It's part of history. If you're there tomorrow, you are going to be a part of history. As I said, first ever Barclays FAWSL match to be held at Goodison Park, and like, we don't know how much longer we're going to be here for, do we? We don't know how much longer we're going to be at Goodison. So let's make the most of it, and let's give the girls a day to remember tomorrow. I'm sure it'll be a day to remember for all of us. And yeah, let's enjoy the rest of our Saturday. I can't wait to watch Match of the Day again later and watch them goals over again and again and again. And get myself overexcited, looking at the Premier League table, looking at fixtures, what I predict. I need to just... But no, it's bossing it. It's brilliant. So I'm going to enjoy that one. I hope you all have a great Saturday. And as I say, let's see you all there tomorrow for the girls for the derby. Up the Blues.